Hi everyone, welcome to Indisch.windisch. Today we are going to make a delicious and healthy breakfast combo. These are buckwheat veggie pancakes that are served with a creamy guacamole. This breakfast is vegan, gluten-free and loaded with nutrients. It will keep you feeling satiated for a long while. The buckwheat pancakes could also be used as a healthier, gluten-free alternative to roti or chapati. Let's start with the preps, which take about 8 to 10 minutes. Here I have taken 3 spring onions or scallions and I am thinly slicing them. Once I am done slicing the green onions, I am keeping them aside and grabbing a grater and a plate. We are going to grate 1 medium-sized zucchini that is about 150 grams in weight. You can also use an electric grater for this to make the process quicker. Also going to grate 1 medium-sized carrot that is about 100 grams in weight. Once our veggies are prepped, I am grabbing a big mixing bowl, transferring my grated zucchini, carrots and sliced spring onion into it, and going to add 1 cup that is 140 grams of buckwheat flour into it. You can find buckwheat flour by the name Buchweizenmehl in Germany at well-stocked grocery stores like Edeka, Rewe, Hit, and also at organic food section in DM and Rossmann. In India, it is available by the name Kuttu ka atta. Next, I am adding 2 teaspoons of flaxseeds powder. These are available by the name Leinsamen in Germany. You can make it at home simply by grinding flax seeds. Also adding half teaspoon of turmeric and half teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt. I will combine this mixture first by hand. You can wear gloves to prevent staining your hands. Rubbing the flour and the spices into the veggies and using the moisture from the veggies to bring it all together. Once the mixture is well incorporated and our veggies are coated with the flour mixture, I will slowly start adding water. Add a little water at a time and incorporate it into the mixture. In total, I will be adding 100 milliliters of water at this stage. I have switched to a spoon now. Do not add more than 100 milliliters of water at this stage as the veggies also tend to release some liquid. We will adjust the liquid quantity later after resting the batter for 10 minutes. So now we are going to cover it and let it rest for 10 minutes. Let's use this time to prepare our guacamole. It's very important to use a good ripe avocado for the guacamole, otherwise it won't come out as good. For tips on how to select a good avocado from the market, go to my blog post linked in the description box below. After cutting the avocado in half horizontally, I am twisting both sides to split it open. Carefully take the stone out and scoop out the avocado flesh and transfer to a bowl. Make sure to get all of the flesh out as the part near the skin is the most nutritious. I am mashing it using a fork and then going to add some spices and veggies into it. These are half teaspoon of paprika powder, half teaspoon of garlic powder, half teaspoon of cumin powder, 1/4 teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt, some freshly crushed black pepper, a few drops of lime juice, 1 finely diced ripe tomato, and half finely diced red onion. Mix until everything is well combined. Then transfer it to a serving bowl and keep aside. You can keep it into the fridge to preserve its freshness until we are ready to serve it. Now let's see how our buckwheat and veggie batter is doing after 10 minutes of resting. It looks quite thick, so we are going to add some more water to loosen up the batter. Remember to add only a little bit of water at a time and mixing it well before adding more water into it. The quantity of water will depend upon how big or small your veggies are and how much water content they have, so it can vary for person to person. I had to add about 50 milliliters of water here to achieve this consistency. Now that the batter is ready, we are going to cook our pancakes. Here I am taking a big non-stick skillet and putting it on medium heat. Adding very little quantity of oil and spreading it all over the pan to grease it. Once the pan is hot, I am adding about 2 tablespoons full of batter into the pan and shaping it into a circle. My pan is big enough to accommodate 2 more pancakes, so I will be making 3 pancakes at a time. Now this step requires some patience. You need to keep the heat on medium-low so that the pancakes can cook evenly. It will take about 3 to 4 minutes to cook. Check and see if your pancakes have developed brown spots all over like this, then flip and let them cook on the other side also for 3 to 4 minutes. Now the pancakes look done on both sides. I'm going to take them out of the pan and transferring them onto a plate. I will repeat the process with the rest of the batter. Try to take equal amount of batter for every pancake so that all the pancakes are similar in size. The mentioned quantity of ingredients will give you about 10 pancakes. Here is our beautiful stack of pancakes, which, as I've mentioned before, could also be used as a replacement for roti or chapati in your meals. Let's serve them today as a delicious breakfast combo. See how soft our buckwheat and veggie pancakes have turned out? I really like the nutty aroma of buckwheat and the crunch from spring onion in these pancakes. And here's our creamy and nicely spiced guacamole, which serves as a perfect combination for these pancakes. You can also serve these along chutney or raita. That was all for today's episode. I will see you next time. Bye bye and take care.